Before we continue with the rest of the video, we could use your help. Click the like button to help spread word about Watchjojo animals, and also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos.
When this 3-year-old met his adopted family's dog, they had no idea how many hearts they'd touch. They say you can choose your friends but not your family, though that's not always the case. Fortunately though, when a loving foster mom made a commitment to adopt, little Buddy met his furry soulmate. And together they're an inseparable pair that have taken social media by storm. The dynamic duo's story begins in Portland, Oregon, with Sandy Switteroff, who's a nurse by trade. Her daughter, meanwhile, is a foster mother who recently had bittersweet feelings about watching 2 of her foster children get adopted. As a result, Switteroff thought that a puppy might help lift her spirits. So into their lives jumped an adorable Australian Labradoodle puppy they named Regan. And everyone who met the 8-week-old pup fell for its charms. Regan is great with kids and other dogs. He hasn't met another dog or person that he doesn't like, Switteroff told the Daily Mail in November 2016. In fact, he was so adorable that Switteroff couldn't stop herself snapping pictures of the photographic pooch. What's more, he brought a lot of joy into the lives of the mother and daughter and healed a lot of parting sorrow. And then something wonderful happened. Several months after Switteroff got Regan, her daughter adopted an 11-month-old baby boy, same age as Regan. And of course, the dog was so gentle-natured that it was a given that the two would get along famously. However, no one knew quite how famously. Adorably, the puppy and the little boy, who was referred to as Little Buddy or just Buddy for privacy reasons, fell in love with each other from the instant they met. The sugar-sweet pair have been inseparable ever since. I started calling him Regan's little buddy because that's who he was, Switteroff explained to NBC News in November 2016. There was an instant bond. They just loved each other from day one. And the duo also changed the dynamic of her family photography. After all, if pictures of Regan alone were themselves utterly adorable, how much cuter could things get with a little boy in the shot? Infinitely, it turns out. And when Switteroff started taking photos of her puppy and grandson together, she just couldn't stop. Fortunately so for the internet's lover of charm. What's more, Switteroff's snaps not only make for the most delightful family photo album, but they also capture the friendship of Regan and Buddy as they grow up together. Indeed, while the BFFs are only 3 years old, they already have so many treasured memories, and most of them have been immortalized on film. Even more endearingly, the two do everything together. They act like brothers. They'll steal each other's toys and run and chase each other, Switteroff described to ABC News in July of 2016. And when I put Buddy down for a nap, Regan will sit outside the door and wait for him to wake up. But Buddy's grandmother couldn't keep such a beautiful relationship to herself. In fact, she had to share her family's pride and joy with the world, and so took to the internet to upload the images. And there are few things social media users love more than heart-melting pictures of such special pairings. Understandably, Buddy's face is partially obscured for his privacy in some of the snaps uploaded to the web. Still, the sensible precaution hasn't slowed down the duo's popularity. In fact, the internet can't get enough of Buddy and Regan. The Instagram account set up for Regan and Buddy, for instance, has reached 125,000 followers. And not only have the pair received internet attention, but television news shows have also picked up on the story. Indeed, the media went crazy over the boy and his adorable dog. And the people swept away in the Regan-Buddy buzz couldn't help but call out to their friends to have a look as well. Furthermore, commenters seemed overwhelmed by the volume of cute that the album had to offer. "I just love your pictures, they make my day," one said. "This account is everything and more," another commenter explained. Naturally, Switteroff and her family were overjoyed by the attention given to the adorable pair. And from the level of social media interest in her family, Switteroff got a great idea. The touching true story of Regan and little Buddy needed to be told. "I couldn't keep all the adorableness to myself," Switteroff told the Daily Mail. The popularity of her boys, in fact, gave her the inspiration to create a picture book of their antics. Granted, photos of the two of them are regular features on his Instagram, but the book is different, she continued. It includes never-before-seen photos, and it showcases their relationship from the time they first met until now, almost 2 years later. Their story is one of a strong bond and a sweet friendship, and includes a few surprises. "I'm so excited for this book to come out," she concluded. But the book isn't for personal gain. The idea is to raise support for the excellent work done by foster charities. Meanwhile, Switteroff has already raised $1,000 for their cause by selling calendars featuring Regan. Half the profits went to Foster Parents Night Out, which gives busy foster parents an evening off. The other half to a charity that buys holiday presents for foster children. The grandma has now followed that success up with a 2017 calendar sporting heart-melting photos of their Labradoodle. Adopting Reagan was one of the best decisions we've ever made, she added to the Daily Mail. He's added so much joy to our lives and to the lives of many other people, and his relationship with Buddy is undoubtedly proof of that. Please don't forget to share this video with your friends.
Please do not forget to subscribe and activate the bell to receive everything that is new.